Be making coffee. Hello guys, this is Kieth Dragonflame, and well, today's the day. Basically, I feel being no one. And today, I'm gonna stream today and venting out some of my frustrations because there's gonna be a lot of changes within me. You've heard it. You would know that how much I'm gonna be frustrated for now. While we're gonna be watching Zenless Zone Zero special program for version 1.1, where it does not contain Miyabi yet, and I'm still saving some encrypted master tapes. Okay, if you were wondering of why I reacted relentlessly. You know why I am sighing too really hard? Because who knows? I did had a good day, not gonna lie. And I'm also prioritizing my work somehow. As far as I'm concerned, there's gonna be a lot of changes within me. So, before I could start, let me log in Genshin Impact. Yeah, and of course, anyone's gonna be skipping Emily and Yalan. Unless if you like Yalan, you can get her. Of course, she's really powerful, not gonna lie. But do you have to pull for their banners if Notland is coming? Oh wait, it's coming from me who pulled Kokomi before Fontaine. Okay, first things first, I gotta be confessed while I'm playing Genshin Impact. Guys, here's what I gotta say. Genshin would never annoys the heck out of me. There, I said it. It's annoying, it's eyesore-ing, it's just like bring back national decks all over again. Sorry if I have to say that. I understand that this game is greedy. Like every gacha game does that. Hope you guys are happy or that you're enjoying Wuthering Waves than I am. Because honestly, yeah. Sometimes playing WoW on phone sucks. You need to know what what laptop am I using? A potato laptop. And what does the Genshin replacer? Yeah, I would refuse to call Wuthering Waves a Genshin killer. I would call it a Genshin replacer. Like, it officially replaces the very first open world action and gacha game. That is inspired by Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, of course. And Tears of the Kingdom, if you count the one, Annie. Imagine if part 2 or the sequel of Genshin Impact has the same mechanic as Tears of the Kingdom. I would definitely wear. Anyway, I'm so jealous with you guys that you're enjoying WoWa than I am. Despite Chong-Li's banner, just gave me a good time and had a big blast on playing as her. But not gonna lie, the experience would be better if I'm playing on the gaming laptop. I envy you guys. I hope your favorite game wins the Game Awards. Except, I'll be voting a different game. But you know what? To make this easy, I think I don't want to matter about the Gacha Wars. Yes, Genshin is so stingy when it comes to rewards. And it made a lot of players suffer because, you know, the QOLs type that, for example, that Honkai Star was so generous because they've been giving a lot of special passes. Because you'll be getting, guess what? We'll be getting a lot of freaking characters that is super duper interesting. Here in Genshin, yeah, it's less generous. But honestly, if you ask me, it's easy to skip banners. Sorry if I'm being so sarcastic. You can attack me whenever you want. I want people to humiliate me as much as I can want to. Excuse me for a moment. Okay, I'm back. You know what? I'm gonna do this off screen. I'll just play Zenless Zone Zero. Because honestly, alright? If you don't want me to stream Genshin Impact, it's fine. That's your call. I'm not gonna stop playing Genshin Impact. I'm gonna halt. And only do Archon pulls. That's it. It's a shame because I just can't wait for Notland. The status quo of the internet. The status quo of the internet. Thou shall know, gamers. Indicate enjoyment of Genshin Impact. Thanks a lot, Hoyoverse, for. Yeah. Want me to critique a company? Critique a game? Fine, I'll do it. You don't want to see people playing flawless games? Good luck. Sorry if I'm being harsh like this. You prove your point? I'm gonna continue this off screen. Just so you know. Even if I'm talking to a freaking wall. At least we're gonna be waiting for Zenless Zone Zero stream, and then I'm gonna be putting some codes. I'll pull for the Archons in Genshin. And that's it. Then find out what's gonna be my next in 2026. If you still want to watch me. I guess in reality, they don't. No wonder most of my streams are crickets. I hope and you still enjoy. I don't hate WoWa, okay? It's a great game. I just hate the freaking fan base. They sound like Digimon fanboys sometimes. Anyway, let's go. Zenless Zone Zero. Okay, once Genshin Impact is over, and it's irrelevant. The one thing that's gonna be carrying Hoyoverse is Honkai Star Rail and Zenless Zone Zero. And their rumored incoming game, it has to do with, I don't know, Animal Crossing clone. Honestly, I just can't critique when I play games that I enjoy. They do really have flaws. I get it. But don't. So does the games that you played. We play flawed games. It's up to us we make it perfect. And fine. Genshin would never. Propaganda's gonna stay. If they're gonna stop me and quit, I guess you know what? I choose to play the game off screen, and only gonna do Archon vids. Because honestly, it's making me apathetic. If only Hoyoverse didn't do, did something that upsets the fanbase, and especially the Chinese ones. Sad that only the Chinese player base is gonna be the ones who will be listened. At least we got the 10 free full compensation because Hoyo screwed up for nerfing Neuvillette. They just diverted back. Talk about regrets. Am I right? No, it's a publicity stunt. Okay. Telling you that I was super duper gone. But I was so sensitive. Let's talk about. While I'm playing Zone Zero, I'm waiting for special program. Oh no, something's wrong with me. Let's talk about what happened. If you ever see one of my comments, if you are a subscriber to Clement, you would know that I did a Honkai Impact 3rd reference, even though I haven't finished the game yet, because spoilers. I was so upset and throw a tantrum by a comment that I was so embarrassed that, yeah, Clement 33, he's now a small Blue Archive enjoyer. Blue Archive this, Blue Archive that. I'm feared that he's gonna get, humiliated by the Western side. Well, kudos to him. I'm jealous that he's enjoying other gacha games than the one that I currently have. Because he's officially becoming Doom posting. He's now a Pokemon Masters EX hater and a Doom poster. That's why I threw a tantrum on him. And you know what? It was my fault that I did that tantrum against him. He shouldn't apologize. It wasn't his fault to begin with. He did share his points. Well, he'd been mentioning Genshin Impact. One thing, the worst thing about Genshin, besides, it's not generous enough, not giving us pulls. The weapon banner. The freaking weapon banner. That's it. As someone here who wants Cloran's weapon, I would rather either wait for the Chronicled Wish containing Cloran, or have 240 wishes prepared. The epitomized path of the weapon banner is so ridiculous. We can all agree with that. Wuthering Waves had the best weapon banner, if it wasn't for the different currency. Imagine if you don't require forging tides, because in most Hoyoverse games, I mostly convert currencies into pulls. That's why, yeah, Avi was shocked that why I haven't pulled for Chang-Li's weapon, because I converted all of my asteroids into radiant tides, because I have a fear of losing 50-50. And I suck at counting of how many they are. But now that that I got Chang Li from the early guarantee, after was I thinking of having an early 5-star but lost 50-50 by John Shin. I'm never going to pull all of my asteroids. Only if I'm playing the game. Okay. Back from the discussion. I had a big tantrum. Again, Clement was apologizing, but honestly, it's not his fault. It's my fault. I shouldn't have responded that to begin with. Alright, Dullahan. Days, okay. That's really unprofessional from my point. You know what? Clement has strong points about something about Pokemon Masters EX that frustrates him the most. I better lower the volume. But I'm going to elevate the volume when Zelda Zone 0 starts. It's my fault that I shouldn't respond to him like that. I'm so foolish. Basically, I'm letting anyone in SPL Gum's community down. That's why I'm taking this burden as a small streamer who wants to have fun here on YouTube. It's fine if they want to cancel me if they want to. At least it wasn't from, sexual acts. Haven't done that. And I better stay away from. Yeah. Those anti-art something. Alright. Let's bid. It's lagging, that's why. If you want to know why I seem to have a struggle and I'm still continuing playing, the spirit here, even of this very weak spirit of mine, Do it, Billy. Yeah. Phew. Yeah, I really need some gears. I really need to catch up from this game. Somehow. If I need to pull for Miyabi. I can't believe I'm doing this. Ah. Nice coffee though. Even I'm not a fan of something hot to begin with. Okay. I'm gonna be reading on after Zone Zero. I'm gonna be reading I'm gonna be reading Clement's post here and trying to understand what his points. But I'm gonna see what's gonna be my thoughts about it. Congratulations, TPC. You left DNA unchecked that you gave us questionable QOL changes that will make old players astray. If Scorchy is still watching my stream currently, just so you know, if you're watching my stream, Scorchy, to answer your question, or if Clement has mentioned you, I had a big frustration and had a tantrum on Clement's take. Gonna make Ambi stronger. Can't believe the lags because of my potato PC. Also, I'm gonna be saying some few words. Some words that... There are two words that I despise. That I found insulting. These words are mid and chill. I hate those words with all of my being. Because mid is a word that is used to sugarcoat the word trash. And chill says, you like the game that we hate? Then you suck, and you did the baddest thing, you're a shell. I hate this word. If they can call me that, fine. Call me that. It's just I'm being myself. You don't like it? That's understandable. Then... call me a shill for all I care. Fine. Have it that way. Because... Because at the end of the day, I'm just being me. If you don't want it, that's fine. I guess I don't have. I'll just find people who respect me. What did I do? Something weird, huh? There we go. Just one more. You know what? It's almost time for Zelda Zone Zero to have their special program to be live. Just need to wait for Miyabi. The confirmation, yeah, the drift marketing of Miyabi. Okay. I'm gonna be pulling for her. No doubt. Alright. We unlock MB skill. I'm beginning to losing sense. Am I? Expert challenge. Those are the skill enhancement. Now I'm so silent because honestly, I just don't have something to say. For anyone, if you don't like what I'm doing, you can unsubscribe if you want. I'm not gonna stop you this time. Alright. 8 minutes to go before ZZZ special program. If I will be part of the drama, then I would rather choose to lose. Okay. Speaking of which, speaking of drama, I'm just gonna ignore about the boycotts. Yeah, it's pointless. If they can make a change, fine then. You can try. If you're gonna boycott a game, don't play it. I'm not gonna join any boycotts on games that I played. Those things doesn't have to do with me. Why am I so insulted about it? I really need just so you know, I'm so sensitive about it. I'm a sensitive person. That I got inherited from my grandparents, mostly my grandmother. Whenever you didn't give her things that she wanted, she's gonna lash out at you that you screwed up. That's why, guys, just so you know, I'm a sensitive person. Sorry if I'm being sound like a victim, but it is. And I was so busy grinding on Linksh's materials in Honkai Star Rail. Be right back. $7:30. Still running? Okay. Sorry if I fart. Okay. We're gonna be reacting on Zenless Zone Zero 1.1 special program. What is Hoyoverse has something in store. Imagine that they are prioritizing Zenless Zone Zero and Honkai Star Rail, then Genshin Impact and Honkai Impact third. Typical Hoyoverse. To be honest, I really want to react on Notland. But then, I think I'll just have to please anyone. At least I can join in with the stream of other streamers that I watch. It's gonna begin shortly this time, huh? While waiting, let me go ahead, take a pee. It's gonna start! Okay.
大家好，欢迎来到节区林前瞻特别节目，我是本次节目主持人。今天我们和两位老师一起为大家带来新版本的全新内容。Hello， 大家好，我是策划小 X。小 Y 老师已经不是第一次与大家见面了呢。那么今天老师会给我们带来哪些新情报呢？听说新版本会围绕着维护新爱丽正义的治安局展开。
The special program is unique.
治安群防宣传月才过去没多久，治安局就迎来了一些新的挑战。山狮，一个犯罪团伙，屡次逃脱治安局的追捕，成了治安局各成员头疼的对象。
哎，我记得治安局不是有朱渊这样的全能选手吗？
确实，但单论朱渊还很难与一个犯罪团伙相抗。在1.1版本的故事中，治安局朱渊小队内的各个成员也都将发挥自己的聪明才智，与山狮斗智斗勇，这让我们看。
Mountain Lion Gang.
The target of our operation is the Mountain Lions, a militant group that believes in brutality and is known for its involvement in violent crimes. One of the new faces we should keep a close eye on is Jane. Don't tell me you see him as a father figure. Oh, really? We'll see about that.
She's about to cut loose. Oh no. Nekomata's gonna get power crept by animation. I hope you guys winning your 50-50 on Jane Doe. Ooh.
Now would be an ideal chance for a surprise.
I forgot her name. Chinchi? Oh no, Ambi's gonna get power crept. And Set Lowell, he's a charge blade user.
I won't let you down. Hold on. Attack formation!
What are you looking at? I don't believe in resorting to cheap tricks.
Okay, undercover R&B. Okay. Is this the time to...
哇，这个绿色的双马尾的妹妹我好喜欢，明明是一个活泼可爱的少女，但是却又透露着稳重的气质。
青衣在游戏的故事里也是一个非常值得信赖的。
青衣。
同样的问题，青衣都可以从容应对，让人充满了安全感。
是的，1.0版本中，神将们
She has a nice bow staff that can turn into
解决了一系列问题。
bolas, or I don't know what weapon it is. It's like
治安局的讲座。
a 3-roded nunchucks.
青衣是值得信任的伙伴，言下之意是还有不值得信任的伙伴吗？
Like martial artists that uses those bow staffs that can like into 3 ones. I forgot what kind of weapons.
而这份危
are called again? They're not nunchucks, just to be sure.
顺利逃脱，很大程度上是因为一名名为简的生人，他凭借自己的实力对调查和追捕一路进行，在组织内崭露头角，深得山师头目的赏识。
也就是刚才 PV 中出现的黑发少女。此次1.1版本会推出卧底蓝调，
Oh my.
与治安局各位成员的
People gonna be pulling for Jindo.
也就是说，预知详情，还请在新版本内一探究竟。
这种戛然而止的感觉真的是，你们也太坏了。
有一块吗？
我觉得没有。
Bad.
不管了，
The company's bad. Despite it, they did their goals of monopoly.
这一点可是一点儿也不傻。
确实，
既然已经说了这么多有关1.1版本新登场代理人的故事，接下来让我们赶紧看看这几位代理人的详细资料吧。
那自然没问题。Ferry 查找青衣的战斗记录，
代理人青衣，资料已生成。治安官青衣，变属性击破代理人，攻击敌人
青衣
快速累积失衡值及失衡状态下的
Whoa.
输出环境。同时，当青衣造成变属性伤害时，还能累积
Flash connect voltage.
累积至一定程度，可以发动威力强劲的攻击。
That's nice. Ooh.
帅，不愧是我喜欢的绿发妹妹。原来青衣不止温文尔雅、满腹经纶，打起架来也是威风八面。
But I started this game.
你说话也越来越像青衣。
Not gonna lie.
不知道在1.1版本有没有更多的机会了解青衣相
You
关
know, it's funny that Zenless Zone Zero had
1.1版本会开放
a high.
失踪
Oh, they had a high revenue on the gacha revenue stuff. And the second place is a husbando game that is not from Hoyo.
千万别错过。
Seriously, that one husbando game that beats Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail. That's kind of big oof. Yeah, it's not even Tears of Themis.
难辨黑白的行为。
It's the something. I don't know.
力生成，
哇，好智能的发
Anyway,
形如疾风，势如闪电。简在山师中逐渐声名鹊起，作为物理属性异常角色，简能为自身累积
Mission stream
机满可进入狂热状态，在此状态下可释放高频多段的攻击，快速触发属性异常效果，造成伤害。
yeah, I think I might going to be pulling for Jindo.
姐姐又神秘又飒，好希望能快点在游戏中玩到她。
Not gonna lie, she's so tempting to pull her.
我们还会以其他形式介绍他的身手。
这么说，
将会阻击追查山师的神将们。他招式灵活，作为对手出现在神将们面前时，请务必小心。
当然，另一个选择是不要成为简的对手。
我刚听说这次更新后，神将们能
She's really spicy, not gonna lie.
在1.1版本卧底蓝调的剧情中，神将们可以操纵简在光影广场、六分街等地的街道上自由行走，完成相关。
Can we also have
能在城市里面
the QOL of doing the quest right away while we haven't
目前在
done the quest?
可以在卧底蓝调的任务里操控剑。
The story?
未来
Can we skip it?
操控更多的代理人。
Even though we will get spoiled? I don't mind about spoilers.
放心，绝对不是新建人的假人。
You did the same mistake again, Hoyoverse. Coming from you gave up that we can skip stories
我还看到
in Genshin and Honkai Star Rail. Not in Zenless Zone Zero.
这样的吧？
你说的是赛斯吗？
Gave us the story.
治安局朱茵小队新
Ah.
即将正式登场。
作为变属性防护代理人，赛斯挥舞着盾牌和
And a baton in combat that becomes a charge blade.
他会利用盾牌击倒攻击，同时他的武器还能变形。
Yes.
警棍组合以大剑形态出击，
Yes, Hoyoverse likes Capcom. So, the Zenless Zone Zero and Street Fighter collab was a bluff.
如果有赛斯这种队友，
Was also technically a bluff, but not really.
那么接下
Do
来
you know why? Because Street Fighter is a Capcom IP, and guess what IP? Capcom IP
为大家介绍吧。
I mean, guess what IP that Capcom has? Monster Hunter!
独家品
Wait.
和阴晴评断，获取限定 S 级代理人和 S 级原型玉壶清冰。我说的还不错吧？
不错，确实还不错。
那感兴趣的神将们可以多多留意一下。而在 1.1 版本后期，
Anomaly!
概率 up， 神将们届时可以分别在独家和阴晴评断调频，抽取限定 S 级代理人。
People are gonna be pulling for Jane though.
阴晴翠风显次，最后 A 级代理人赛斯。
Sad.
阴晴维续者特化型，也可以在减同时期。
And did you know that he's been voiced by
新代理人已经与大家见面了。
Nazi
什么都有什么。
Nazi Tarsha,
您正
the
在查找
English VA of I'll hate them.
没错，在1.1版本
Okay, look.
会迎来新的好伙伴 S 级帮部阿崔熊。
Offers a cool.
队伍里有2名或以上的刑侦特勤组成员时，阿崔熊塔还可以发动追加攻击。
Oh,
在新版本的帮部频段内，
I think I should build pity just for set, but I get proceeded with caution.
好了，那么接下来又到了大家喜闻乐见的环节了。Ferry，生成一下本次的兑换码，内容为300菲林，资深调查员记录2份，阴晴能源模块3个，以及3万丁尼。
Yeah,
Undercover RMB，请确认。
undercover R&B, huh?
在有效期内兑换哦。
Undercover. Oh my gosh! Valid until August 4.
我们新版本
300 on the fly.
1.1版本，我们除了
That's kind of nice.
剧情内容，在玩法上，我们也对已有的0号空洞内容进行了扩充。
Oh, zero.
本玩法中，神将们可以在监视器阵列上进行探索。
I'm only gonna be excited once I've already catch up in ZZZ.
没有走格子，也可以畅享纯粹的战斗体验。
Why are your first games just likes potato PCs and Koro games? I don't understand. I guess Koro games just prefer high quality graphics, which is I can understand from gamers. However's just used Unity, which is good at, which is potato PC friendly. Man, I'm thinking I'm gonna be getting Jane Doe. Once Miyabi's drip marketing is up, I might be going to be
沙罗黄金周是新爱丽都内最受瞩目的夏季。
gonna be
没错，节日期间人流激增，治安
not gonna be pulling for Jane Doe.
维持都市秩序。
Oh,
给予了盗洞客和神将们争取半身空洞、低似于宝藏的可乘之机。在本次活动中，我们可以完成各项活动委托，获得菲林、A 级殷勤以及养成道具等。
I need to catch up.
之外，我们还准备了其他一系列
I currently have 95.
金牌售后活动。
I currently have 95
商店的精灵范围，
master encrypted master tapes.
叫他们的播放器。
这个服务真不错。
不过修理也是
Oh my gosh! I have flashbacks from Pokemon Sword and Shield and Sonic Frontiers. That ring! And yeah, Pokemon Let's Go. I didn't forget about that.
生活不总是打打杀杀，而新爱丽都的和谐与繁荣也离不开一件件看似平凡和普通的美好。
确实如此，在细微处才见真章。
也正是方方面面都为群众着想。遇到困难，请联系新爱丽都治安局。这就
I must play this game at my pace.
另外，在第一幕第一
Wait.
集中，我们将邂逅远道而来的导演康宁，在他的邀请之下，神将们可以用手中的镜头捕捉新爱丽都的人文风貌。神将们还可以利用相机清
If I would get Lycon,
特色的照片。
Von Lycon,
太需要了，
I would definitely take it.
做学生玩家了。
As long as it's not, Kaleda.
神将们可以选择自己喜欢的姿势。
I'm fine with anyone. Grace,
我现在需要艺术细胞，赶紧让我多拍几张。
Rena, any other standard 5 started to lose 50-50. Not Kaleda, because I already have Kaleda. Don't pull a freaking Bronya on me. Hoyo.
大家在版本更新后再游戏内体验。
New area to Kiashu
各位
defense.
小将，我还有一个很关心的问题。
不懂，早就给神将们准备好，请看。
One thing to check out. Whoa.
哇，这是我可以拥有的吗？
Ooh.
除了10个加密影带以外，我们还准备了10张帮助券。
I'm ignoring Genshin with never shenanigans.
还能获得帮助券，预祝大家都能抽到。
But hey, thanks for the free pulls, ZZZ.
时间过得
For me, Yavi.
本次的前3节目也快要接近尾声了。
这么快就要和大家
Well, that was short.
还有一种意犹未尽。
That's understandable.
美好的时光总是短暂的。
Good things comes to an end.
各位选项再次，
Don't remind me about that.
我们也收到了很多反馈，游戏人
It's short, but at least
意见，我们会努力确保每
they did for us whatever we can.
符合其期望的挑战。
Honestly,
版本我们重点增加
the Bell cosplayer is cute.
各位选将届时可以
I'm not simping, guys.
说一下。
外地蓝调的故事将在8月14
I like how
希望这个
ZZZ had the most simplest redemption code.
青音、赛斯与山狮的纠葛简真面目都将在其中揭晓，让我们一同期待吧。
8月14日，
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get tempted to pull for. See ya. What?
提醒大家不要忘记使用兑换码哦，拜拜。
Yeah. Thank you for continuing with Sister close attention to all your feedback. Yeah. Like how Kuro Games devs have been listening to WoW Flare Base. You better do what you can, Hoyoverse. Please listen from your fan base when it comes in Zenless Zone Zero. And yeah, even other games too. Especially Genshin Impact, because yeah, the game is not gonna will be forgotten by ex-Genshin players. There was they say that the more generous the gacha, the more power creep gas. Power creep, smower creep. Oh well. Then, let's go ahead and enter those redemption codes. But it's gonna be valid until August 4. What I like about the redemption code of Zenless Zone Zero is that it's not separated. Like, it's somewhat simple. Unlike from Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail, that's separate and random numbers. Does Honkai Impact 3rd does this as well? Simple? Like, it's simple. Just look at the redemption code of Zenless Zone Zero. It's simple. It's straight up. It contains 300 polychromes in one code. It's simple. That's basically the chattest thing about what they did. Just built in one. Okay. Kudos for that, even though it's short. Alright. Now I'm gonna be going back for some discussion. Comment, don't mind me if I'm going on your post. But I'm not gonna be showing because I'm gonna be reading it out just for you, because before I can go ahead making and putting my redemption codes on the game, I'm gonna be reading Clement's post about that he's been frustrated on Pokemon Master CX. Alright. I'm going to be reviewing Clement's post and considering on what are the takes that he has. Okay, it's about Pokemon Masters EX. The game that I used to make content for fun, because a lot of Doom posters and yeah, it's because it's driven by money. Why am I looking at a keyboard? You're Nathan. Welcome to the stream. Because I just don't want to see the comment. And I'm using a what game are you from, Nathan? Okay, I'm gonna be reading Clement's and post about one thing that I saw, because I don't want you guys to see it. Okay, so there are people like him that is gonna be quitting Pokemon Masters EX after anniversary, because all the changes that on after the 4th anniversary that's gone astray for something. Yeah, questionable quality of life changes that can making units stronger and giving unnecessary one. One of your Pokemon Scarlet and Violet streams. Oh. Well, too bad I just rarely make Pokemon streams. But glad that you watch them. I don't know when I'm gonna be streaming Pokemon games. Because honestly, I miss playing Pokemon games. If you ask me, Nathan. Because I'm so busy playing gacha games. Yeah, okay. So, the first things about is all non-stop limited units. I could understand that it's so frustrating that DNA has been putting a lot of putting a lot of non-stop units that is so tempting to pull. Have you streamed Pokemon Sword Shield before? I haven't. You want me to stream the game? I was planning to stream Pokemon X to build up the hype for Pokemon Legends ZA. It's the first time that I have high expectations from that I'm elevating my high expectations from Game Freak, considering Mega Evolution is a fan favorite battle mechanic. And it's taking place on Kalos, where it's called Soyue. Okay, back to something. Back on my reading on post. You know what? Fine, you can read it. Sure, if I can make it in your streams. It depends on me, Nathan. Because I'm mostly currently make Hoyoverse games. And as for Wuwa, for Wuthering Waves, I can only make one and play the game casually as I want, if there's a character that interests me the most. Okay, so back for my discussion. Okay, I'll just read. Do you want to see Clement's post? You won't stream. There's a 0 chance you won't stream Pokemon Legends, CA? Why though, Nathan? Is there any reason? Oh, maybe it's because of Nintendo's a new Switch system, or maybe you want Game Freak to take their time to develop. Okay, if we want Game Freak to take their time to make Pokemon Legends CA fully cooked, let's convince the Pokemon company to ask them to take their time. Because they're basically the bridge. They're honestly the communication part. If they're gonna let them make the release date as January 2025, and I'm gonna say to TPC, why didn't you insist to stop or change the dates? That's why I choose to critique Pokemon Legends CA. If you want that game to be cooked, they need to take their time, or move to another release date if you want. Just simply ask the TPC. If not, oh well. That's on TPC. Can I make some discussions besides some on my take on Clement's post? Clement, if you might be watching, don't mind me to show me your flashing this post, because I'm gonna be reading it. So, okay. If anyone reads this or whatever, I consider my quit Pokemon Masters EX after anniversary, or I get all the NM units soon. It's not that I hate the game, just hate the developers doing the 4th anniversary till now. Okay, I'm gonna be considering about his point. His point number 1, all the non-stop, like he said, all the non-stop limited units. So he really don't understand the game is putting non-stop limited units every single month. Yeah, and you understand that they're trying to make money and making the game alive. That every single 3 months, and he's been playing other gacha games, something, and yeah. Stop putting 8 to 10 units in 1 month. Even Genshin don't want 10 limited in 1 month. That will hurt the players' feelings. Well, I could understand that. Yeah, getting every single unit that you want is really frustrating. It's FTP. But the end of the day is that's it. You won't be able to get the units that you want. All you have to do is to sacrifice, to skip the units, and yeah, live with it. That's why my goal in, let's say, currently in Poma, that I used to make content, is collecting new champion units. And whenever I'm going to be pulling for 1 month, just 1 unit only. It's a shame that, yeah, they don't have a Piri carry system. Yeah, they do have a banner that carries the pity system. That is, of course, the Mixed Scout that is paid banner. that making that my pace in Hoyoverse games are somewhat easy. Or it's in hard at the same time, because in Genshin, I'm collecting Archons. I'm trying to fight myself to not tempted to pull for Navia, even though I love the character. I have to fight for my Archon collector's journey. And in Honkai Star Rail, I would rather choose to fear Acheron's rerun. Yeah. Okay, number 2 is gems. Yeah. I get that he's so frustrated about it. On the limited number of gems if we're collecting for 4 months. And that's why I have to save and skip every banners, because yeah, that's the reality of F2P players. Yeah. So yeah, we said, what a joke. I understand when Galar Arc retweet don't give gems since Hisui come out, but went for any no more 10k login bonus in 32. He doesn't understand. Like, Blue Archive 1 month early 11k gems, but they don't push so much at limited at a time. The retweets thing 6 months took ring back gems, and I don't understand. I think they do. They full paid gems, Master Bear, for 1 roll cake. Well, yeah, it's bad that if you're gonna be you can get 1 roll cake is from a banner is on a paid banner, and that's why we always choose the the non-paid route. And the only way to get the roll cakes are the roll cake coins from the daily battles before grind. Yeah, it's kind of sucks because getting 1 roll cake coin or mini is it for a paid banner. It's kind of sad. And yes, I agree with number 3. Except for, yeah, damage challenge can something make it better. But I understand about the ultimate battle. It's like you need pay to win, because FTP players who is going to be playing the game, they despise pay to win tactics on every games. But the sad thing is, what I've learned from a streamer that I watch, it's casual that you have to, and it's pay to win, you have to pay and bust it out, unless if you have a job. As someone who don't spend money, it's entirely F2P. Yeah, it's really sad that you can't even clear the hardest content. I can't clear the ultimate battle. I can't clear floor 12, and I can't do the highest difficulty for Imaginarium Theater, which is basically a worse post game battle event in Genshin. And I haven't touched anything that has to do with number 12, the last stage on every Gauntlet stuff in any Hoyoverse games. I'm still struggling in Zenless Zone 0, despite that I'm still having a blast and having fun. And yeah, whenever I'm trying to do floor 12 or Memory of Chaos at battle 12 or whatever, when I can't clear it, if I'm can't aim on the time, that's on my limit. I have to exit the game, quit it, and never touch it again. I'll only touch it once I feel ready. I won't do it if I'm not ready. Because, yeah, my pace, 36 star in Genshin, 36 star spiral in the Spiral Abyss wasn't my description. Enjoy the game, I'll enjoy the game. Pull characters that I want, pull the Archons. Okay, and we'll call it a day. I'll just touch anything if I feel like to. I'm doing the same thing on maybe on the currently gacha game that I'm not doing it daily and only gonna be played if I feel like it and play it casually. And yes, it's Wuthering Waves. If they show me a very interesting character of my liking, might go pull for it. By far, I'll just click if I feel like it. If only I have a gaming laptop, which is, I just gave up. Yeah, the ultimate battle is basically, it's too hard to compete. That's why the Ash Signature Thunderbolt Red and New Champion Blue could have is good, but okay, for damage challenge waits not just me every one time, like 1 week before release and not by 3 days. Everyone needs to complete damage challenge is bad enough. And yeah, people has lives. Honestly, I think they should improve on for high ratings, but if whatever it's my rating is, I'll just call it a day and gather something, which I can use it on the points on the free sync pair from the rival challenge wisely. And yes, number 4, I agree with this. I agree with you, Clement, with this one. The rates of gacha and the community. A lot of comments for those Pokemon Master subscribers. Well, archive rate sucks, but what about Pokemon Masters? 10% rating on PokeFair by SPL Gum. If you don't know, SPL Gum is a current Pokemon Masters EX content creator. Nat, he's losing his motivation because, yeah. And I asked him on the chat that, are you gonna be retiring from the game someday? Because I know that he feels so tired about the game. Where's the Rainbow Sparks? It's 10%, but better than Blue Archive 3%. Oh my god, what is happening with Master? The community, the Pokemon don't care the community anymore. They just want money worse than Genshin. Honestly, that it's the core pod that doesn't care. It's just Pokemon companies just busy making products for. That's why I'm kind of upset that some people, old player base, are tired from Pokemon because, one, they're tired of them that the main series games has been disrespecting the player base, the old player base, while the new ones and the newcomers and the people who still enjoy Pokemon still like it. And especially when building competitive Pokemon, making a competitive Pokemon The Game Freak just implemented some quality of life changes on breeding and building and raising your Pokemon for competitive battle ready. Like the battle caps, where it's used to be 100, level 100, now it's level 50. Then on the stores that in every stores of every towns and cities of Paldea, that you've got to be buying battle items now. And since that the Pokemon breeders and the nursery is absent in Scarlet and Violet, yeah, the Pokemon picnic, that's we're gonna do the ones doing the breeding. And back on that time when I used to stream Pokemon Violet, I was so idiotic that I thought that the some inheriting egg moves without breeding is a fluke. But turns out I was wrong, that I need 2 Pokemon, and then to learn from that egg move, I need that one specific Pokemon to hold a Mirror Herb. The Mirror Herb is used for whenever it copies the stat changes of the opposing Pokemon when it enters the battle. In breeding, the Mirror Herb is a very useful breeding item. And you know what? It kind of works. I was so foolish that it's kind of sad that the Pokemon don't care. Is it the company, or let's say that he's talking about the Pokemon company or the franchise? They just want money, like Genshin. Yeah, I think he just have a point. It's that Hoyoverse has a monopoly, from what I've learned from a streamer named Razor ZT. Shout out to Razor ZT. I like your streams. Your channel, Keith. You're awesome. Is that Hoyoverse is a video game company with monopoly. That's what he says. Is that they've been making money because they have present games that they have under market. Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and now today, yes, Zenless Zone Zero. Even though they still make decent on Honkai Impact 3rd, and of course, yes, Tears of Themis, if you count them. And yeah. The quality of light changes in Genshin Impact is kind of slow. It's kind of slow pace, which is fine, and they really take their time. But one thing that what fans that hates is that about Genshin Impact is that it's a less generous game when it comes to rewards. That's why they bring out the Genshin with Never propaganda. That it sounds like when I'm encountering Bring Back National Dex when Sword and Shield is about to be released on November 2019. Like example, Pokemon Unite monthly membership. I heard some starting now the membership. Till gems. He doesn't understand because, yeah. It's just, I got nothing. I honestly got nothing, but I kind of agree about the rates of Pokemon Master CX. It's kind of sucked that in Anniversary, I always got shafted. It's a big shaft when it comes to DPS units. You're mostly gonna be either me, or unless you get lucky, you're mostly gonna be shafted on DPS Master Fair units in Pokemon Masters EX. It is what it is. Because people want the DPS units. Good thing, the good thing that I kind of dodged from the black and white Generation 5 Neo Champion units. The first one, the first Unova Neo Champion month, I didn't pull for Neo Champion Nate because I love Neo Champion Rosa and I pulled her on my birthday. And you know what? I got her very early, maybe on the first or second. Or the third one. And yeah, that was me pulling for New Champion Rosa was my last Pokemon Masters EX video. Yeah. The RNG of gachas really sucks. That's why my FOMO is so strong for this game and some Hoyoverse games. And I have a big trauma that's why I always prepare any pulls that I can. Whenever I'm going to be pulling for a character of my liking, I must like for example, I'm going to be pulling for a character in Genshin Impact. Like for example, I'm pulling for Clorand. If I lose the 50-50, why should I use the guarantee on something else if I want the character? That's why it's the reason why I must have 180 pulls prepared. If I lost the 50-50, I'll use the guarantee for the character that I like. Because I don't need to bother to pull for her next banner unless if I want her constellations. And yes, not the weapon. I'll just need 240 wishes ready if I want to pull for her weapon, because yes, Genshin's weapon banner is bad. Hiya. So my poison, either pull for their weapon, must be ready for 240 wishes, or wait for the chronicled wish containing of your favorite character with his or her best in slot weapon. Pick your poison. And my poison that I pick, maybe the chronicled wish, if I only have 180 pulls. That's it. The good thing is that if you're gonna Nathan, if you're still watching, try to watch my convene pull for Changli in Wuthering Waves. It was my very first banner pull on that game. I was so lucky that I've grind a lot of asteroids and I converted them into Radiant Tides, which kind of my mistakes because I have a fear. Because I really have a fear of losing a 50-50. And I got the early 5-star but lost to John Xing, and then trying to build it up to make the total PD to 10. And once that I got on the technically second multi-pull, I got her early guarantee and cool. And you know what's the bad thing? I have no asteroids for her weapon because Wuthering Wave's weapon banner is guaranteed 100%. However, instead of Radiant Tides, you'll be using Forging Tides. That's why if I want to play Wuthering Waves to grind for asteroids casually, I'll just make my asteroids untouched. I'm only gonna be do one video if one convenient video of the character that I like. Kuro Games needs to cook a Kieth Dragonflame certified character. So yeah, it's screwed up that I understand from the non-limited manners, but I have to skip some units to sacrifice the least amount of gems. They were generous for once on today on August, and the ultimate battle that's which I agree. Damage challenge can be if you want to aim for the Leon rank, which is it's bad for FTP. And yeah, number 1 is I agree with the rates I've got in Pokemon Master CX is basically like in the words of Adventurine, it's an all or nothing gamble. And I'm still the reason I'm going to be playing the game until EOS casually, despite I'm playing the game daily. I know it's unhealthy, but it is what it is. The 15k gems that received today because PML arc bug reason is not gonna help game more after the developers did. Yeah. For Clement's perspective, I can. It's kind of sad for him. We're gonna be losing someone. I was so foolish that, yeah. I don't understand Pokemon doing. They need to care about community support, not about money, like Masters. But they don't make new animations. It's seasonal Dynamics Pokemon, like Red has 2 animations, Dynamics and normal animation. Story boring. Sure, what do you? But honestly, if they're gonna be having a very cliffhanger and a bad ending, I would definitely like it. I don't like bad endings. I know it's if you like bad endings. I just don't like it. It's like making the game it's making that you screwed up and pay the consequences. This is what you did. I don't like bad endings. They should add explosion effect animation like someone used hyper beam. They could make a club. Friends can chat. Hope Pokemon do better. Not you want people to keep supporting peace to Pokemon like. That's all my thoughts. If you repeat, I hope you quit Masters soon. It's not worth it anymore when developers troll you. Ignore Masters. Like playing, yeah. It's not worth it. And yeah, I'll show you what's my comment here. That if playing Pokemon is a sin, that like, yeah. This is my comment, guys. I did a Honkai Impact 3rd. Reference. Replacing Raiden May's quote of to Kiana said, if saving you is a sin, then I'll gladly become a sinner. It's because I'm an Acheron main in Honkai Star Rail. but I'm not gonna delete the app because I heard a lot of people re-download and log in their account and lost. He's not gonna touch it, and I said, because honestly, this is one I said, I'm honestly ashamed. If you want to lash your anger against me, who rarely plays but still like the game, just go ahead. I don't mind. I guess it's my mistake, and I'm glad to take it. Hope you're happy. This is where I had a tantrum. This is my tantrum, guys. This is where I had a tantrum. If you want to unsubscribe to me, that's fine with me. Not right, I just don't understand the game continues for a fifth because Ultimate and Mixed Scout. Okay, I'm not mad, just I'm mad at myself who wasted my time on this game and my family hate me who played this game, that's all. I don't know what to say because I'm an idiot who don't know anything. This is my life works. Well, I feel bad for him. That I was so upset at this text that I don't even consider to read. I understand with this one. I understand with this one. I understand mostly with Ultimate Battle. It's so hard. It's not FTV friendly. Unless if you have the units that you need. And yes, I agree. Climate has a point with all these. And I was so foolish that I made a freaking meme that I was so sensitive. So, yeah. That's the reason why I kinda took a break, and that's why I go radio silent, and also radio silent, and I've abandoned my channel for this because I was so sensitive and fixing opinions that doesn't have to do with me. Yeah. Now you know, guys, that it's my fault that I lash out my frustration against him. I forgive you, Clement. You really have a strong point on Pokemon Master CX. It's sad that there's gotta be a lot of players that are gonna be dropping the game. And I'm gonna be reading my details about this. Maybe I should stop caring too much. At least I've already set up my gamer's New Year's resolution. So then, and also this is my post that I created. From now on, I'm going to be critical on every company, including TPC and yes, even Hoyoverse. That's the law of the internet. You know what? I'll cool off. I'm ashamed of myself having my status as a gamer. Am I really one? Yeah, it's my fault that I'm being so oversensitive of the game that I play, that I care too much about. No wonder people are so angry towards players who still cares about the game that they don't play anymore. Sorry if I'm being so negative about it. Anyway, thank you for joining in, Nathan. But now I'll be going to continue to play Zenless Zone Zero for the generous one. It takes one redemption code. Go ahead. If you're still watching my stream, go ahead. Spam Genshin with Never on my chat. There's no such thing as Star Road would never. unless if you hate Firefly or if you began to say Jiaochu would never. Yeah. It's, as you know, it's my fault that I'm lashing my tantrums about it. At least I'm human. And I even informed to, I even said to streamers that I watched that honest on getting tired of looking at hot things that I disagree. Thinking that I could be changing my perspective now. It's just TPC doesn't care about, or any other companies is not doesn't need to prioritize about the old fan base, but prioritizing the newcomers, which is definitely, it's such a shame. Because I do really love these games. All right. There's the 30. There's the 300 polychromes. Get them now while it's hot. Okay. 330. I'll be exiting ZZZ and then I'll be continuing out. It's so sad that people are gonna be changing. I was so fixated to one day that they'll be moving on in their lives. I was so sensitive all the time. I hate my gamer self so much that why am I so conflicted? Why am I so conflicted? Why anything that I love is things that I enjoy is being challenged by some takes that was gonna question me the most. Like, am I really a gamer? Why am I caring too much? I guess I have to. And you know what? I shouldn't prioritize. I shouldn't be upset for that. Oh, frick. Sorry, I'm just venting out my frustrations. That I'm not being myself. Like, you know what? I'll be showing you guys what's up for me. So whenever I see what it says in the Zenless Zone Zero stream, good things would come to an end. When there are people that you fear the most, that people are gonna no longer, that I fear the most, that we won't be the same page as people and as me anymore. That's one thing that I'm upset about. There will be ignoring games that I'm passionate about, games that I'm enjoying. That's why I have a dilemma and I had a tantrum. And I was so ignorant. And I'm super duper ignorant about that I'm concerned about myself and I'm caring too much. Maybe I should stop caring about other people's opinions that I disagree. But honestly, I just don't know how to do it. This would be cause that I will be losing motivation to like video games, because I'm afraid that people will be moving on, but they will be disrespecting the game and that I still enjoy. Because when I realized that we were not in the same page anymore, that frustrates me the most. And that's okay. So what if we won't be on the same page anymore? Should I be following them even and do things exactly like them? Even though I'm trying to impress everyone that doing the things that doesn't have to do with me. That's what I'm having doubts about the community. I honestly don't understand the community at all. I was always concerning about the opinions of others that, and it's spitting out things that I care that much. It's just I'm tired. If they don't want it, if they disagree with me, alright, I'll take it. I'll just take it. And I'm speechless as always. I don't make Poma EX content anymore. And it's sad that all the people that currently in the community, the people who join making content, who joined the game from after 2.5 anniversary, the one with Sigrid Serena, I think that they're ready to move on, and I guess I have to accept that. Roy Mustango has moved on. Won't be surprised Scorchy has moved on, I'm thinking, because he makes Honkai Star Rail content. And yes, Clement is gonna be moving on from Pokemon Master CX. Clement, even though I don't subscribe to you anymore, even though I admit that your love for Blue Archive is kinda annoying, thank you for opening my eyes. Despite that I'll be continuing the game, I'll be considering from your take and agree from now on. You're forgiven. It's my fault that I was throwing a tantrum on your takes. That ends up being true. If you really want to show your love for Blue Archive, go ahead. It's your journey. I wish you good luck. I won't support you, but you know what? I'll respect your choice. And for SPL Gum, I know that you've been losing motivation because you were jealous at Elements that he's got a partnership. If you want, you have to listen on your heart. If you want to continue. Or if you want to retire from making Pokemon Master CX, you can do that too. All you gotta do, you have to listen from what is on your heart. If you don't want to continue the game, it's okay. You can move on from the game. Because people is gonna be carrying your torch. I guarantee you for that. I'm not gonna be saying sorry about it because making an apology video is making you having a always being critical to cancel culture. That's why I play Illustrious Stars from Genshin Impact, because I'm trying to make it sound sentimental. because I want, even though it's gonna be hurt, it really pains. It's really hurtful. I want to do my best to learn on accepting people will be dropping Pokemon Master CX. On the 5th anniversary. Because this game is it's not the same anymore. It changes for the worse for the old player base. That's understandable. If you really want me to insult me, that's fine. I'll take it as a compliment. I'll just make it silent and accept it. For the companies like TV's, the Pokemon Company, and of course Hoyoverse, I hope you should learn to respect from your customers. Especially when you're starting now blooming, business is blooming now in Zone Zero with your monopoly tactics. Well, if you're gonna stick to that, and so be it. I'll just get for the characters that I like. And for TPC, it's sad that all the old player bases giving up on their favorite franchise. They're transferring to Pal World, to SMT, and any other monster collecting franchise other than Pokemon. I hope you should learn to make your new customers hold the servant while making your goals. And I do wish that you can give Game Freak some time when making Pokemon Legends ZA. If not, I think that's on you. Despite that, I still love the franchise with all of my heart. It's so painful that a lot of people is gonna be insulting me, especially the old fan base, that I'm doing in the wrong path. With that, guys, one more thing. To the streamers that I watch, that I share my frustrations, thank you for some advice. I may not be able to achieve something on giving your advice that about hot takes that I disagree, that I have to take it personally. I'll do what I can to think that those hot takes doesn't have to do with me, but onto themselves. I guess this is I've been humanized a bit as whether if I'm a gamer or not, but that's what it is. And for core games in Wuthering Waves, I hope you're going to make Genshin Impact and Hoyoverse to improve the gaming experience for the current and new players. Because it's the game that you're trying to beat. And most casuals aren't going to be sticking to play Genshin. If you want, if anyone, okay, to all Wuthering Waves players, if you want to critique Genshin Impact, despite no longer have intentions to come back on Genshin, you can go ahead. You have to force them to. You have to force the game that you used to play to improve for the current player base and the incoming new ones. I'm no longer going to be. I want to move on from the gacha wars. I'm going to admit the defeat, and I screwed up big time. As a gamer. Is there anyone that I forgot to mention? Hang on. Let me type something. Let me stop the luster stars because I do like the music on. I do like the music on in Fontaine when I play in, yeah, especially on Clarence's story class. Okay. I've typed something. Yeah. When after that I quit or retarded making Pokemon Masters EX content on YouTube, and having a fear that I got a taste of my own medicine. But then I was about to do this on after New Year's resolution. To make them go forward. I have to decide to do this. Yeah. Kieth Dragonflame will be leaving any Pokemon related Discord server for good. Specifically, the one that binds together is the Pokemon Masters EX ones. Because I accept that. Because I want to learn to accept that that most old players will be now moving on from Pokemon Masters EX. I gotta accept it as I can, even if it hurts. That I still enjoy the game. It's been a fun wild. But this memories, I had fun memories with all of with you guys, with Kylux and SPL Gun. Now that I mostly make Genshin Impact related vids and Hoiber stuff, and rarely on Pokemon, it feels like I lost my identity as part of the Pokemon community. And you know what? I don't need the Pokemon community. I'll just join with people who likes video games that I play as I do. That's why I have to do this. Thank you very much for having me. Now that I take the biggest fault and of all time, I have to do what I must. Thank you for having me. But now, since the people are gonna be, most old players are gonna be moving on from Pokemon Masters EX, I think it's time for me to move on from the Discord servers. I forgot about the S. And it's okay. That's the reality. I gotta redeem myself and learn something as I can, even if it takes a while. So thank you for having me. Thank you for all the memories that we had, even if we rarely talk. So then, this is indeed Hasta la Vista. If you really want to break ties with me, I understand. After all, we're just humans. We're so human, and I'm sorry if I sound faking it, but it is what it is. It's time for me to go to a new quest. Well then, I'll just continue to play the games that I enjoyed on and off screen. I'll just be parting on my way now. So then, thank you for having me, and this might be the last stream as part of the community. And I'll be starting whatever I can in this channel for now. It is her self-redemption begins now. People can move on from games they don't enjoy, and that's okay. This is Kieth Dragonflame. This is indeed Hasta la vista. Thank you for everything.